Welcome back to Gear Check Games. This is episode 31 of our Pokemon Gold for the Game Boy Color playthrough. We did it. We're at the Elite Four. We have all the badges. We got through all of Victory Road. But there's one thing we gotta do. We gotta...
grind?
We gotta pump Eevee full of happiness. And by happiness, I mean steroids.
Are we actually gonna do it this time?
Yes, we're gonna do it.
I guess off screen you already did some grinding, didn't you? Like these levels are a little higher than I remember.
Yeah, I wanted to get our main guys.
Yeah, good there Lord. It is.
Finally.
The day of reckoning has come.
He finally has a stat spread that can keep him alive.
Yeah. Well, it's a good thing too because he's not going to have many good attacks to work with.
Yeah.
Let's go!
I guess you could give it... I think my Umbreon had Shadow Ball. Back when I played Crystal.
Yeah, my Eevee's had Shadow Ball, but he also has Bite for Stab. Which, like, his special attack's not, like...
Now you're gonna put Umbreon in the PC.
Cost us too much trouble.
Trey.
Yeah, we gotta get rid of our...
That's not what you're doing, is it?
Oh yeah, I forgot we got Suicune.
I think I put Ampharos in there so I could grind and fly around, and I think I went and bought all those calciums at Goldenrod, so I was like, okay, I need the bird.
Yeah, if all of our other Pokemon fail us, at least we got Suicune waiting in the wings.
Yeah, we still have a backup water type. Although he doesn't learn Aurora Beam early like he does in Crystal.
He's probably got like Water Gun and Leer.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, you gotta do the mandatory stocking up before you fight the Elite Four. And they make sure that every high-end healing item is stocked up in... I almost called it Healing Road, Victory Road.
Healing Road.
You go here to cleanse your mind and spirit. And then beat up a bunch of anime
It's just a long line of connected Pokécenters.
Is Bob Ross the final boss of Healing Road?
He's the final Ross.
Oh yeah, Big Ross.
Big Ross.
It's just...
Yeah, you remember?
God dang, we're going all out here.
You remember that from the Twin Snakes LP?
It's Bob Ross in a dragon cape.
I remember the Snake Bob
We're gonna
Ross.
give you
I forget what we call.
some
Was
happy
it
little
Bob
third-degree
Boss?
burns.
Yeah, it's Bob Boss.
Or Big Ross.
I think I drew a eye patch on Bob Ross with a thumbnail.
Wasn't it just like an MS Paint square, like black square?
This low rent Big Boss. Hey, I have Gimp now, so I've leveled up some in my art.
Hey guys,
Not much.
Big Ross doesn't need to prove anything to you people.
Here we go.
Yeah.
All right, William.
William. Yeah, they shook up the it's the same Pokemon League, but a different Elite Four and Champion for this game. And when I think about the changes they made, like, some of them are kind of weird in retrospect. Like, if Gen 1 hadn't existed, I think it would be very, like, fitting to have... Again, sorry to spoil the whole thing, but, like, Lance is the champion, and Lance uses Dragon types, which, you know, in a vacuum, is a pretty appropriate choice. But I think it's kind of lame that, like, in the first game, Lance was... You know, he was, like, one of the Elite Four. He wasn't the champion... But I guess he was the closest thing. I don't know. It's just weird to me that, like, when like, a regular character in a previous game, like, ascends to the rank of final boss. Although I guess that's not the only time they've done that. And
Right.
come to think of it, they've done that a few times. Because in Emerald, they changed the 8th gym leader, Wallace, into the champion. And then in Black and White 2, they changed Iris, one of the gym leaders, into... Well, again, the 8th gym leader into the champion.
So, manga update. The reason they do that, why he's the champion, is he did the whole thing where he went through the process of fighting the others again. And since he lost to Red, he technically wasn't the champion anymore. So technically Red's the champion. But Red F's off after the Gold and Silver arc.
Red got lost in the mountains Well, that's
So
not the
he
only
Took
thing he
his
lost.
champion belt and just left.
Yeah. So Lance is kind of like going on like a retribution tour at this point in the manga. He's trying to put the pieces of the continent back together, quite literally.
Jeez.
That right egg is just having a good time.
It kind of has the same
He's just
energy as that
vibing.
one face from Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine of Scratch. Where he's doing like the sexy face.
That'd be cool if, because I know later on, bye Pure Boy.
Bye.
Later on generations, each Arbok from a different game will have a different pattern. It'd be kind of cool if they did the same thing with
Every Arbok is personalized.
Yeah.
No, not that.
Every executor has different 3 fates or 3 heads.
3 fates.
Yeah.
God. Well, they certainly sealed Sudowoodo's fate, but don't worry, Pure Boy. You'll always be the superior tree to me.
Speaking of having a good time,
Hey, they're cutting off. Hey, they're cutting off Slowbro tails at the fucking the Slowbro well. What the hell?
Not this one. I guess this was the one that, this is the one that Mr. Burns decided not to kill and skin.
Did you hear? GCG is starting a Pokemon Gold playthrough.
Wow, that's like ancient history.
He's an old
Yeah, I
Slowbro.
remember that meme.
from the prehistoric times. God, when did we start recording? Wasn't it like in like June?
It's a long time.
Good
Hey guys,
lord.
remember Cure Chat Games is back with a new Let's Play of Super Mario Sunshine.
And here we are recording this on November 30th. It has been a year.
Yep.
Oh god, this Natsu just... Why didn't I just lead with Umbreon and just annihilate Will? He's my highest level guy now that I had to grind him so much.
Yeah, he's got
Not
he's got
two,
the
not
kit
like,
for
more
it.
like not you.
More like not to, because he's not to.
I've kept the pressure on him so hard that he just now busted out his his hyper potions.
Are his eyes the eyes on his face or the eyes on his chest?
Those are his nipple lasers.
Actually, they're both they're both red herrings. His eyes are actually the red circles on his wings.
No, I almost said that.
His eyes are actually...
Good lord, this confusion's beating the shit out of us.
Yeah. Luckily, Umbreon is built like a truck. Like if Xatu gets a hit off on him, it's still not going to do much.
I missed it. Did Xatu use Foresight or something? Because Confusion shouldn't be able to hit a dark type.
That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Umbreon is a very confused boy, but fortunately he's also a very tough boy.
I can't believe it!
Yeah. Umbreon, for as long as it took Trey to get one, Umbreon is actually a very good, like, generalized defensive Pokemon.
Oh, yeah.
Round 2, who do we got?
Like, no matter Espeon or Umbreon, like, either one is completely viable as an option.
Oh, hey, it's an old friend.
Yeah. Wait, whose friend? Nobody likes this guy.
Hey! Oh, hey, it's an old foe.
This is the guy. This was the evasion spam guy from Gen 1.
Oh, we'll see that muck again. We'll see him.
Yeah, look at that HP stat. Jeez. I know he's pretty high leveled compared to some of the other team members, but still.
Yeah.
Well, compared to all the other team members.
Yeah, he's a good, like, 10 levels above my highest guys.
Yeah. For
Hey, Koga, long time no see.
for the sake of folks unfamiliar with this gen, they're the levels of like the rest of Trey's team are pretty like standard for what you would arrive at this part of the game with, like, you know, between like 30 and 40.
Spooter!
Let that be a testament to how much of a pain in the ass it can be to get your Eevee evolved. If you just play the game normally.
Yeah, I really should have, like, caught a Ditto and bred him down to an egg, because this was been ridiculous.
Well, no, you shouldn't. You know what should have been done? They should have given it a less stupid, grindy evolution method.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Fortress. I think this is like the only trainer you encounter in this game with a Fortress.
That makes me so sad because Fortress is a great tank.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Like, doesn't he get, like, rollout? Of course, we saw he has spikes.
Mm-hmm.
Is Bug Bite a Gen 2 move?
No, that didn't come about till Gen 4, I don't think.
Okay.
But Fortress doesn't really need it. He's just got that defense.
Yeah. Honestly, his only weakness is the thing we brought out against him.
As long as you keep him away from fire, he'll stick around.
4 times damage.
Yeah.
Hey.
You know, it's interesting that they introduced 2 separate and unrelated bug steel types in Gen 2.
And they couldn't be more different either.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, what was the other one?
Scizor.
Oh, Scizor.
That you actually never see in this game unless you trade for one. Which is a bummer,
Another good bug
because...
steel type, I think, as a Gen 5 is Durant. I like that little guy.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't he only appear in, like, Victory Road, though?
Yeah, I have on my team, and he was
I thought you were talking about that little guy on the screen.
Good old Durant.
Good old Space Invader.
Good old Tiny Muck. Yeah, it's our friend the Evasion game.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna have to get real lucky to defeat this stupid thing.
So fighting Koga reminded me. So I watched a Gen 1 playthrough a while back.
Jeez.
And I remember...
It's from these idiots who called themselves Gear Check Games. God. As if...
And I remember in the Koga fight, he said, like, oh yeah, my Pokemon all use, like, status effect moves or whatever. Like, ninja-type stuff. Which I think really just meant that he used, like, poison-type Pokemon. Or, like, bug-type, whatever.
Yeah.
But that got me thinking, like, have they ever... I think they pretty much only do gyms based around, like, Pokemon types, but do they...
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, it would be cool if they did gyms based around other things, like strategies or, like, types of moves, like, I mean, like, you know, a ninja using all Pokemon that have, like, status effect moves and, like, they mess with, like, they mess with the field and how, like, you play, or, like, other, you know...
That is present to some extent in this series, but it is kind of undermined by, like, the monotype gym system. Because they'll have that, like, in addition to a monotype gym, but the problem is, of course, you know, if you have a monotype gym, then the dominant strategy is just going to be, like, bring something that's faster than their Pokemon and has a super effective move, and,
yeah,
you know,
pretty much.
you win.
Like, there's really only... I mean, I guess it makes kind of sense why they would do it in the first one, because, you know, they're introducing this whole, like, the different types and rock, paper, scissors. But after that, there's, like, only so much you can do with, like, making the challenge, like, oh, have something that fights this, like, type of Pokemon. Like, I think it would be a lot more interesting if they had gyms that actually, like, alright, so here's, like, a strategy that you need to learn to be able to win against.
I've probably mentioned it before, but that's another thing that I think Coliseum did a good job with, because the bosses are actually bosses, and not just, like, pick the right super effective move. Like, because there's no boss that has, like, a monotype team, except arguably for the first one. But his strategy is just 4 Ludicolo's at once.
Oh, God.
You know? Which all
He
have,
goes
like...
beyond monotype to mono Pokemon.
Yeah,
Pokemono.
but, like... But they also, you know, you're also at, like, a point in the game where you're, like, really early on, and, like, Ludicolo is actually kind of a tough Pokemon to take down. And they all have, like, different movesets that complement each other. Like, some of them use Rain Dance, some of them have, like, the Rain Dish ability and are more defensive, so they can, like, heal themselves. Some of them have Swift Swim, so they can, like, go on the offensive and be, like, way faster than anything you have.
So what you're saying is it's a cancer fight.
Yes.
Alright, we beat Koga. We finally proved that pirates are better than ninjas.
Yes. Ain't that right,
We
Trey?
also proved... Yes. We also proved that Sudowoodo is earning his keep very well. He just took care of Muck and Venomoth back to back.
See that performance against Will, he was sandbagging. He was going easy on you, like our boy Diggersby.
Yeah. His arms are leaves.
I don't know what kind of leaves you're thinking about, Trey. Those ain't leaves. It's just green balls.
Are they supposed to be rocks that he picks up?
I think they're just part of
it's the shirtless
Sudowoodo.
man.
They're probably made of rock.
Oh, yeah. Bruno also returns.
I was just
With a much
imagine
more
him
formidable
being
team.
like a stone or something, but like painted brown and green.
Oh yeah, in this one they actually have enough fighting types for Bruno to have a team of... Well, there's probably still at least one Onyx in there.
Yeah, I think there is.
Hey, at least it's not as pathetic as in Diamond and Pearl, where one of the Elite Four members, who's supposedly like the master of fire types, just has like a Rapidash, an Infernape, and then like a bunch of other Pokemon that like might know one fire type move.
I think he has a Lopunny that has like Flame Kick. At least he did in the remake.
And then that Lopunny that knows Flame Kick evolved into Cinderace many years later.
God dang it.
I don't know why I sent Deckard out against this guy when he's using Dig.
Diggersby, though.
Not
Hey,
smart,
should have
man.
sent out Sudowoodo and just Earthquaked him.
Oh, yeah. And plus Sudowoodo has the defense to tank the hit.
Well, he's also weak to it, though, because rock type versus ground.
Oh, yeah.
And I think if you're underground and do Earthquake, I think it does double damage, but I'm not 100% on that.
Yeah, it does.
Lapras is faster than Hitmontop. A dinosaur is faster than a martial artist.
I like to think Hitmontop just like spins really, really fast. It just goes down into the ground like some Looney Tunes shit.
I like how this Pokemon
I mean,
on the fighting type Elite Four members team is only using Dig.
Actually, Ethan, have you ever seen Superman the movie from the 70s?
I've seen bits.
Have you seen the clip where Superman like
I know you're talking
spins
about.
around really fast to like drill into the ground?
No, I've
And
not
it's like
seen
the
that.
most hilarious effect ever.
I think I remember.
I love that movie.
So, that he can glide. Are you sure Superman's not just Knuckles?
Yeah. Well, we all knew that.
I remember the scene where Superman spins around really fast and sets his leg on fire and kicks the Wolfman.
Yes.
Oh, God. I just got that.
Neo before Rouge.
When does Sanji get that move? Does he get it just then? Or is it like from the movies?
No, they weren't that fortuitous with the power introductions as they were with.
Well, I said when we were watching it,
One Piece
I think he
talk.
might have picked it up from the like weird chef guy on the train. Because I think
Oh, yeah,
he
he
used a
just-
similar like setting his foot on fire thing,
Nice.
but with like rollerblades.
See, Trey, we need to pay attention to what Dan says during One Piece Wednesday, so that we don't like come back a month later and be like, "Hey guys, check out this cool trivia I just learned," and then Dan's like, "Guys, I'm right here."
I've known this.
There it is.
Yeah, the obligatory
There's my
Onyx.
Chippy.
We're gonna dab on him and fight him with a fire type.
He still looks like he's telling you to eat it. It's awfully vulgar, Onyx. You know, this game is supposed to be rated E.
He kind of looks like he's trying to bite his tail like a dog.
I love how we got like a entirely new generation of Pokemon just so we can have Lapras versus Onyx in the Elite Four against Bruno.
But now, in color.
Yeah, Bruno, the same bat time, same bat channel as last time, basically.
So does Onyx have a throat and like internal
Yes.
organs and everything?
Probably.
He's got a
I try not to think about it.
I mean, it's a living creature.
I like to think he just has very hard, lumpy skin.
Is there like a little like tendon or like spine connecting all of the rocks?
Yes.
I was just imagining that they were all like
that's making me uncomfortable.
magnetically attached or something.
Actually, I could be thinking of something else, but I think Onyx's fainting animation, correct me if I'm wrong, but its fainting animation in Stadium might be like all of its body segments like falling
Yeah, I was
apart
gonna
as it
say, that
faints.
sounds familiar.
But I think they changed that. Well, actually, I don't know. I don't think you ever run into an Onyx in Coliseum or XD. You run into a Steelix though. Oh boy.
In one of the games, doesn't Golem's little boulder pieces fall apart? Like if he faints or something?
They should have, for Pokemon Stadium, they should have just had like a Raiders of the Lost Ark-esque death animation for all of Pokemon, where they just fall apart and melt before your eyes.
Is it Pokemon Coliseum, the one with the Honchkrow faint animation where he like falls over and then it like tips the hat?
Battle Revolution, but yeah, that one's legendary.
Can't keep this boy
Ooh,
frozen.
Machamp! The Machamp is here.
Dude, he's intimidating as hell.
It looks like he's sweeping the floor.
Pretty sure he...
Put a broom in his hands. Clean the floor.
You gotta have a clean workout space.
He can sweep the floor and flex.
Yeah.
His arms have arms.
Eat your heart out, Dickersby.
Look at his 4 arms. He has 4 arms.
It's like he's sweeping the floor and wiping down the windows at the same time.
I know my Sword and Shield team actually had a Machamp in it, so
I've never run with Machamp.
he's pretty good.
He's kind of got me on the ropes here.
I've always been kind of
Get it, the
deterred by
ropes,
that
'cause he's like a
speed,
wrestler.
but
He's a solid he's a solid fighting type.
he's a solid fire type too if you're playing Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah, I think the only thing that can fight him is Decker, just because he doesn't have any weaknesses
I'll
to
bag
him.
on 2's face right here, like, wait, you're sending me against him?
Shoot. I know my Machamp on Sword and Shield had
Hang on, let's talk about this.
Oh, it's Cineroar's special with the Lariat, Dark Lariat.
Oh yeah. Dang.
Yeah, I had that on it. It was awesome.
Wow.
What did I name? I think I named it like Big Arms or something like that.
Machamp. Why? Why in God's name? Okay, because you were going to use the max potion, but why would you use Foresight against an Umbreon?
He could have one-hit KO'd Umbreon
Just
with Cross
just
Chop.
use Cross Chop. You damn fool.
He's buying me time.
Yeah.
It's like, thanks, dude.
Thanks, Bruno.
Yeah, this is... Even though these are, like, end-game guys, their AI is still, like, bonkers.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh,
Ooh, dang.
we're getting lucky.
We got more time.
Yeah, I got time.
When you've got time.
Yeah, I got time.
That's the episode
Oh, boy.
title. Here it
Ow.
comes. I think he survives? Yeah.
Oh my god, that is a beast.
Umbreon is a beast.
Beastly Pokemon.
Yeah, he's got iron fur.
For a second there, that was like a Pokeball, and I was like, wait, what? Yeah, this is mine now.
This is how we dab on Bruno.
Just steal his shit.
This is now...
Can't fight me with y'all have any Pokemon. Oh, look, I have a Machamp left.
Dang.
Yeah, like...
This is kind of a nail biter.
Yeah, imagine
At least it would be if it didn't have
just,
Decker
like,
left.
you just throw out a Pokeball and like catch someone else's Pokemon. It's like, yeah, what are you gonna do about it? Send your Pokemon at me?
Wait a minute.
That makes me wonder...
Oh, we still gotta
Like,
do
wait, so-
Hitmonchan. Dang.
Yeah. She's got nothing, though.
She.
He's got nothing.
It has a male symbol
he?
right next to its level.
Well, okay, so in my mind, because it has that little
What is it, because it's pink, Trey? Is that what you're saying?
No!
Just because it's
In my
pink, it
mind, it
has
was
the
always
champ
coded as a
suffix.
girl. And it has a
Hitmonchan.
skirt.
Hitmonchan.
I would, like... My 6-year-old brain always coded Hitmonlee as the dude and Hitmonchan as the girl.
There's always
but
gotta be a boy and a girl.
Yeah, they're always dudes, yeah.
I have no right to say anything.
Damn.
Jeez, dude. I mean, it's all in good fun, right?
I have no right to be anything. Just jumps in the lava.
Well, there you go.
Speaking of Raiders of the
I-
Lost Ark death animations,
I guess I'll take this as your blessing then.
The door opens after you watch him melt. It's law.
As he's sinking into the lava, he reaches up his hand and gives a thumbs up, and the door opens.
Hell yeah.
As he's going down, he's like, the remote's under the stairs. Blah, 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 blah. It's like a garage door opener.
Well, hopefully it's not as loud as my old garage door opener used to be.
Karen, I'm coming. Oh yeah, so that's the next member of the Elite Four crew.
The DK crew
is Karen.
Karen.
Did you guys ever see that Donkey video where he was playing that like bootleg Mario game where they had all like the weird voice clips?
No.
No, but I think I know what you're talking about. Is it the one where Peach is like, follow me on Facebook or some shit?
Possibly. The one I saw, Rosalina's quote was, "Your friend is waiting for you in the garage."
Oh, yeah, that one.
Which, funnily enough, is, I think, at least close to an actual quote from Mario Galaxy, because in the Comet Observatory, there is an area labeled as the garage where Captain Toad and his people hang out, and I think Luigi appears there after you rescue him.
I just got to that.
Wasn't that the game that also had like Devil Mario?
Oh yeah, Evil Mario.
Oh yeah, it's got like
Is it good for me to destroy the world?
It was like Kazuya in Tekken, but like in Mario form.
Yeah.
Oh snap!
Oh no.
They're using our weapons against us, boys.
Or they had
I wish we would have
the
Umbreon against Umbreon. Umbreon on Umbreon action.
wow, the desperation move right out of the gate. That was also the video that had the T-Rex from Mario Odyssey that had the voice of Star Fox.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, enough about Donkey.
You want to see my dinosaur legs?
Enough about Donkey. Let's
parents
talk
are
about
dead.
Pure Boy's finger balls. What are they? What purpose do
Yeah,
they
sure.
serve?
Why not?
So, do you think he can type, or does he have to have a really big keyboard?
I think it'd be like Strong Bad, you know? How does he type with boxing gloves on?
Well, you ever seen the cutscenes from Sonic 06 where they have to like use a computer? They just slap the keyboard repeatedly, and somehow everything works itself out.
They just
Isn't that just how they do it in Kingdom Hearts 2? Just like,
Yeah, basically, computer's just like, yeah, I got the gist of it.
stupid computer!
I imagine whenever
man.
Sudowoodo like hits something or like uses his
Bye.
finger branch ball things, they like make clacking sounds.
Oh yeah, because
Like the balls on like the balls on strings on like every like office desk.
Karen, you're an idiot.
clack, 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 clack. Yeah, she like offs her like best guy, arguably, next to the Doge.
Yeah, I mean,
Macro!
on its own,
melting
Gengar's
her.
probably the best Pokemon she has, even though it's not technically a
Murkrow
dark
might
type.
be one of
but-
my like all-time favorite Pokemons, not gonna lie. I love Murkrow.
It's charming as heck in the new Pokemon Snap. There's a ton of Murkrow moments in that.
Murkrow,
Murkrow used faint
once they
attack.
added Honchkrow to the
fainted.
series, Murkrow became a lot more appealing to me.
I didn't think Murkrow would just disappear, and then it's just like, you cannot fight Murkrow, therefore you cannot win the battle, therefore you are kicked out of the Elite Four.
That particular sprite of it
just
looks like it could have been
softbox
like
the
an
game.
Earthbound enemy.
He's kind of a silly
Oh,
design,
boy.
isn't he?
And on the other hand, we've got Houndoom over here looking interesting.
Like a dog in a Halloween
This fight
costume.
is heating up!
Ooh. They're
Yeah, I love
staring each
Flamio
other
and-
down.
Oh, yeah, I guess they have the same exact
They're
color palette.
kind of
don't they?
vaguely looking in each other's general directions.
I
Don't
think
laugh.
Houndoom's still surprised that he can breathe fire.
Okay.
I would.
He looks like he's blushing.
I would. Oh, Deckard-chan, notice me.
Oh, Dr.
Notice me, Hitmonchan.
Yes.
Ooh, Laprostetsu!
That reminds me of.
Yeah, here we
Wait,
go.
no, I was gonna say you should have. I was gonna tell you to use Dragonair instead, because at least Dragonair can resist its fire. But this thing's probably also packing like Feint Attack or something, so...
Oh, yeah. Well, and I don't think I healed Dragonair up after the last battle.
Oh, yeah.
I think I used a revive on it, but I didn't use nothing else.
Oh my god.
Oh my
Is that
God.
a crit? Yeah. Jesus.
Ow!
Yeah, because
That's
that
too
should have
bad.
just done normal damage.
Yeah, Houndoom could stand
Yeah,
to be a
normal
little
damage, 'cause I
faster,
think
but
that
its
versus
special
ice.
attack is pretty nasty.
Yeah, I'm using one in the Diamond and Pearl remix right now. He's carrying me hardcore.
That's funny. I used a Houndoom when I played Platinum for the first time.
Nice. He's actually accessible in the remakes.
Yeah.
I was like,
Weird
oh my god, a
flex.
good fire type.
Bye.
Hey guys, can I be in the Pokemon battle? Oh, okay.
I guess Vileplume is
No. Get out of here.
kind of
Nobody likes you, man.
maybe like
just
a little
here 'cause
dark
it's purple?
themed. I mean, I guess it's a corpse
Val-
flower, so like
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe it fits thematically a little bit.
It's as much a dark type as Muck is a ninja.
I forget if I said this in
I
the
mean, it's as much
playthrough,
a
but
dark
like,
type as Gengar is.
I'm pretty sure. I think Vileplume's Japanese name is literally just Rafflesia,
It didn't even change.
which,
it.
if you didn't know, is it's just the corpse flower's name, or the official like scientific name.
Is there some like scientific journal they had to buy the rights off of that from? Like, I feel.
Well, they did just steal the likeness of a psychic and make it into Kadabra.
True. Oh yeah.
Although that one kind of bit him in the ass, though,
Yeah.
when he. I love that the way that this went down is that guy happened to be in Japan, and he happened to find a Pokemon card specifically with Kadabra on it.
Fortunately, you can't be sued by a corpse flower.
Yeah. They're dead.
All these flowers come out of nowhere with a bunch of lawyers. It's like the Bee movie.
Oh no.
Corpse flower movie.
Yes.
Oh lord. Yeah, that one didn't go too well with the focus groups.
You like jazz?
I can't even like picture that in my head. Like, how do you anthropomorphize a Rafflesia?
What like washed up old comedian would play Rafflesia?
George Costanza.
Chris Pratt.
Wait, oh my god, I called him his fuck. Oh shoot, Jason Alexander,
Chris Pratt.
not George Costanza. That's his character.
I mean, he probably.
I was gonna say,
probably
like,
goes
you
by
just
that
took another
anyway.
character from Seinfeld.
Yeah, the theme is
Going at Raw voice.
Seinfeld. No matter what universe you're in, the B movie equivalent always stars somebody from Seinfeld.
So I didn't save. I have a little bit of hubris here.
Uh-oh.
I'm like, we're just doing it raw, boys.
Don't tell me that this is
All
why
right.
the episode is so long.
Well, there's only. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. There's only 14 minutes left, including credits.
So
We do beat
That's
Lance in this
good.
one, don't we, Trey?
Hey, look, it's Onyx but with skin.
Hey, look, it's an idiot water type weak to electricity using Rain Dance.
Yeah.
Hey,
That won't be the last time.
hey! I just wondered. Did I just get the image of Onyx with like human skin, and it's absolutely disturbing.
Please, God, no.
He's got tiny hands.
Well, there's number one.
All right, gloves off.
number one. Hey, wait a minute. That's my move.
Let me show you how it's done. You rookie.
Well, one of us is gonna have to change. Well,
I
yeah,
love
so
this
like,
song.
not only are his Dragonites still illegal, they also have BS moves.
Well, in red and green, they at least weren't this like blatantly underleveled.
Yeah. Don't worry, guys. We got our Lance Killer right here.
You send your Dratini against his Dragonite, and it's just like, wait, what? but
Send a child.
but
to
I'm
do a
older than
man's
you.
work.
This isn't fair.
Life ain't
It's like when
fair,
you have
kid.
cousins.
It's time you learn that.
There's number two.
It's like when you have aunts and uncles that are your same age. You're like, this is weird.
Actually, I have a lot of those in my family.
Oh boy, now we're in trouble.
Well, okay, I have like cousins. Okay, sorry, that's to say I have cousins that are like much older than me, like old enough to be like my aunts and uncles.
So this is the other reason we keep Sudowoodo around. He also can be a dragon killer.
Yeah, in theory.
A rock slide?
Not gonna have quite the same punch as Lapras, but
I just
you went for
I just
like
love
resist
imagining
these
seeing
moves.
Sudowoodo's face and then seeing the like title, the Dragon Killer.
Of course, that would only be guys in a move that involves Blizzard. Folks!
this is our buff Sudowoodo moment of the playthrough, where Trey uses him to tank a hit so he can bring back Lapras.
Yeah. Hey, he got him to the Goldilocks zone. He's doing his job.
Yeah.
I don't know why I didn't grind him up to 40 like the rest of them.
Because he doesn't need
What was
it.
I thinking? Just look at that face.
Sudowoodo will do what must be done.
The lap is back.
He's the champion.
Sudowoodo
The
will
last
do
was
what
bad.
Pokemon wouldn't
I got a
do.
question. If Lapras used Swords Dance, would it be called a lap dance?
Stop.
Anyway, discounting that, I was gonna say
Hey, I asked the real questions. is why
Sudowoodo
I'm
is
here.
here to do the dirty work that the other Pokemon are too morally virtuous to do.
Aerodactyl!
Oh god,
So-
here we go. This is this is Lance's real threat, in my opinion. Like as a
This
kid,
is the real final boss.
as a kid, I always thought it was Dragonite, but this damn Aerodactyl, it is so fast and it hits so hard. Like there's no way you're gonna have anything at this point that can outspeed this Aerodactyl unless you have like Electrode. God help you.
Oh!
Lapras got that beef.
Hanging in there.
Guts, glory,
the focus-
Lapras.
The focus sash is here in spirit.
The focus sash was inside you the whole time.
Ugh. So that's where
Brought to you
that.
by Lap Band.
Focus Statch is inside me?
Oh dang it!
Well, there he is. Game
Wa-
Freak's
I like how
favorite
he's
child.
clenching one of
Charizard.
his fists.
Oh yeah, he is.
He looks like he's pointing at you and like with having a fist up with the other hand, like, no, you whippersnapper.
Why are there so
teach you
many
a lesson.
Pokemon
Back
in this
in my
game that
day.
look like that? We've been making that joke since like episode 2.
He
They have
honestly
character.
looks pretty doofy coming immediately after Aerodactyl.
Come back here, you kids! Yeah, I don't know how you handle that thing so well. I guess you have a much beefier Dragon Killer on your team than I did. The last time I fought Lance was my Ice type was Jinx,
Oh yeah, she's a paper tiger.
which is Jinx is decently fast, but not fast enough to like outspeed an Aerodactyl. So you can guess how she took a hit from Rock Slide
Yeah.
/ Hyper Beam or whatever he was in the mood for.
I'm honestly surprised he didn't rock slide Lapras because he could have just killed her right there.
Yeah,
Like that's a super effective against ice types.
because he's an idiot.
You doofy.
He just won his way into the championship by, possessing cheater Pokemon, I guess.
Do you think he's got like a ton of dragon burns and bites all over him from having to train?
You think he
minute,
actually
there's
trained any of
more.
these? No, man. These things have action replay written all over them.
The radioactive.
That's cute that you think he trained any one of these Pokemon.
I think he took advantage when
Ooh,
Team Rocket had
dang.
that when Team Rocket had that radar going up, since it affected
Oh my
dragon
God.
types. So like he evolved 2 Dragonairs. But he had 1 Dragonite, but he's like, well shit, now I got 3.
Lance
That's
is literally
hilarious.
that kid that just finds what they think is the best Pokemon in the game and just puts 3 of them on his team.
Yep.
Hey, you know what kind of Dragonite this is?
You know what? I gotta ask though. Why is it so pathetic when Lance pulls out the 3 Dragonites, and yet it's so awesome in Coliseum where Mirror B pulls out his 4 Ludicolo's?
Oh.
Ludicolo's got strats though.
You.
Plus they're Ludicolo.
Yeah, he was saving that. Well, it was like
You're gonna earn this title.
I can do it too. You think you're the only game in town, Lance?
I'm a 12-year-old with all the time and money in the world, Lance.
This is an outrage.
Unlike you schmucks, I don't have a limit on the amount of healing items I can use.
So I'm guessing you just sent Flamio out to die, just to soak up an outrage.
I don't know. Doesn't one of his Dragonites have Waterfall, or is that in the remake?
You know, I don't remember.
So I kind of recall fighting a Dragonite that had Waterfall at one point in my Pokemon career.
Yeah.
And being incredibly outraged at it.
In your illustrious career.
Yeah.
Being incredibly outraged?
I was very outraged. I don't know why I didn't send Bagon 2 out there just to be like, yo, I got one.
I love the image of this, like,
I'm helping.
big round, like, dragon
Let's go.
plush using a move called Outrage.
Well, good night, sweet prince.
Maybe.
Oh,
May a
yeah,
flight of
got him.
angels sing thee to hell.
Got him. There it is.
Yeah.
Yay.
We the champs, baby. And time.
We're the
Lapras gets all the
champs!
XP because
And
everyone
time,
else
our final
died.
time. And time, our final time, like 11 months. And
Slowest speedrun ever.
See, that's what happens when you speed up all the time. Lance, you're not Dracula. Put that away.
He's getting ready to fly
gave me,
away
like,
in his wingsuit.
Just jumps into the lava after Bruno.
Just became like the richest 12-year-old. He just gave me $10,000.
Mary.
Doesn't the
Yes,
richest
Lord.
12-year-old sound like the name of like a live-action Disney movie from the 60s or something?
Like Richie Rich.
Starring Haley Mills.
Time for the real final boss, Mary.
She's gonna talk your ear off.
It is so random that she comes here. Like, I guess maybe it's not if you listen to the radio more often, but... Actually, I guess it makes sense for her to be here because she's the one who, like, co-hosts Professor Oak's radio program.
And you kind of engage with her twice, because you have to answer a question about her to get the radio card. And then you save her at the radio station.
Truly the most impactful character in this game.
Yeah.
Wow, who knew that the Hall of Fame was in New Barktown all along?
This looks like a scene from Akira.
I actually kind of like the music choice here. It kind of like, this is the first song you hear in the game, so it's kind of full circle.
Bring it back home. What were you saying, Dad?
I said this looks like a scene from Akira.
This room looks like when you put an NES cartridge in that's too dirty,
This looks like the end of Fallout 3.
and the graphics are just like barf.
That thing's gonna eat my Pokeball.
You gave it a big
We're
smile.
gonna fucking contaminate and just kill all the surf Pokemon.
There's our boy. It's him. I don't know who put in more work, him or Lapras in that final fight.
The answer is yes.
Hall of Famer.
I thought that said farmer for a second.
Hall of Famer.
I died for
man,
your
we're
sins.
to
My
the
name is
farm.
Typhlosion. The Hall of Fame upstate.
Sudowoodo cannot be in the Hall of Fame due to his illegal gambling.
And the newest addition to the squad.
Dragonair went on to become a zoo exhibit.
Umbreon finally had his moment.
He finally grew up. He's the 50-year-old version.
24 hour. Wow. No, never mind, guys. We finished this playthrough in a day.
Yeah.
Dang.
We just uploaded it over the course of like 8 months.
I have the image in my head that, like, when a Pokemon evolves, it starts a new life and loses all its memories, and Umbreon, like, just was born, like, right before the Elite Four. It's just like, oh my god, what is happening?
I'm fighting in this insane tournament.
Well, I guess this is just what life is.
Because his picture in
Anyway.
the Hall of Fame looked like he just had no idea what was going on.
This credits theme is fire.
It's so good.
Yeah.
And it's accompanied by silly little animations. I'm here for it.
Really good remix of this as well in Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They kind of added to it like an extra part in the middle.
There's more instruments we can use.
This is actually one of the few songs in the anime where I prefer the original version. Not that the anime rendition is bad, but it kind of goes in like a slower, like more soulful direction, I guess.
So, Pokemon Gold. What's everyone's? I mean, I know we're technically not done with it, but
I think I need to
I
go
see
a good
credits.
5 years
see
without
credits.
playing this game because I've played this game way too much in like the past few years, and I feel like it's kind of made its flaws more obvious to me, which is a shame because like I still love this game, and I think more than anything that's a testament to how much I love this game. Is that I keep going back to the point where I'm like painfully aware of like every little thing about it that bugs me, but like, you know, if it weren't for Pokemon Gen 2, like I don't know if I ever would have like truly fallen in love with games, because Crystal was basically like the first good game I ever owned, apart from Disney's Dinosaur on the Game Boy Color, but you know, we don't talk about that.
oh my god, I had that game too, unfortunately. So.
Somehow, yeah, like we
Somehow,
are
this is how we
tied
know
by
we were
fate,
meant for each
my
other.
friend.
We were meant for each other because
You guys are Dino Bros.
Speaking of
Dino Bros
speedrun,
stick together.
that game made me dinosaur.
GDQ has like 2 really good speedruns of that on their website.
Why?
It's like it's an incredibly silly speedrun. I implore everyone to go watch it.
So I gotta ask, my friends, what now? What do we do next?
We go to sleep.
well,
we go into hibernation.
Eventually, we'll do the other half of the game because the game's not actually over. This isn't the end, like this. Screen will like you to believe. Because we do have to go to Kanto. There is a second, like third of the game.
Basically, a victory lap through like the original Red and Blue map, where you refine all the gym leaders.
Yeah.
We'll go there eventually. But we do want to do other games.
Yeah. And we haven't made a decision yet about like exactly what we want to do next, but probably look forward to that in like the beginning of January, I would say.
Yeah. But we'll take a short little break. I'm glad you all joined us on this Pokemon adventure around Johto.
Does anybody else want to talk about Pokemon Gold before we sign off? I know I kind of ate up all the time over the credits.
Personally, it's my favorite gen. I like this. I like the Heart Gold Soul Silver remakes. Like every time, you know me, I'm a big Gen 2 guy, so it's my favorite. It's my favorite Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
So it's honestly might be one of my top 10. It might be one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. So
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, as far as
Gen
Pokemon games go, I like that this one... I guess I like this one because it shuts up and just lets you have a good time for the most part. For as many flaws as it has, I like the non-linearity present, and, you know, just the kind of like the back seat that the story takes a lot of the time. It just kind of like lets you explore this like cool, chill environment with all this cool, like kind of folksy Japanese architecture and theming.
Yeah. It doesn't hold your hand. I think that's the reason I like this gen. It's just like, yo, there's like a little tutorial, but after that, like, go have fun. Go do it.
Mm-hmm.
yeah. I think Gen 2 is the one that I have the most, like, nostalgic fondness for, which is funny because I didn't even play it as a kid. But, I mean, like, I really like the music. I like some of the locations. I like a lot of the Pokemon in it. And I just have a lot of respect for it because I think of all the Pokemon games, it's probably like, you know, the biggest overall improvement over like the predecessor. Because of, I mean, not really too hard when you look at Gen 1 and how much of a mess that game was. But like,
yeah, on a technical level.
yeah, I mean, it just kind of did a lot to just improve a lot of quality of life things and stuff. Plus, I mean, as we've already mentioned, it had a whole, like, post-game that you go back to Kanto, and that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that post game is probably the big selling point to me going down the line.
Yeah.
Like, outside of, like, because as a kid, I was like, oh man, it has a day and night cycle, it's in color. Like, it's got cool music, cool new starters. I like them all.
Yeah, there was a lot of like immersive qualities that they added to the presentation for this one.
Yeah. Plus, both the box legendaries are cool. Like, they're probably two of the coolest looking ones.
Yeah, first games to have box legendaries. When you think about it,
They knocked it out of the park immediately.
And I guess also the first to have
well.
version-specific legendaries.
Yeah. Yeah, because all the legendaries were accessible in Gen 1.
well, actually, they are all accessible in this game. It's just that you don't fight the opposite version's legendary Pokemon until the post game.
Oh, yeah, like the end of the post game.
Yeah. So we'll be not only will we be going to Kanto eventually, but we'll also be taking a swing at Lugia. So look forward to that, or don't.
I'm currently in the middle of doing that.
Yeah.
It's painful.
Gen 2's famous legendaries, Mario and Luigi.
Mm-hmm. I have seen artwork of Luigi. Don't Google it.
I don't think we can top it. I think that's it. Anyone else got any last words?
I'm just gonna say, see y'all next time we go to Kanto, and until then,
Thanks for putting up with our shit.
Thank you so much for playing our game.
where's the cake?
Who's inside you all along?
Time.
Oh, I gotta play Sword and Shield to get the cake Pokemon. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
Yeah. Alcremie.
Alcremie, which I love that name by the way.
Are we really gonna
Alright,
end this by
turn it off.
acknowledging Sword and Shield?
Pokemon Gold's
I guess
great.
so.
Play it.
Go play it. And if you can find a cart that has a working battery, play it that way. The old
is-
school way.
Gold is good.
So Nintendo won't
is
send their
good.
ninjas to your house.
We've been rambling for like 10 minutes. Turn it off.
And